Welcome back to the Pac-12 Cafe and this week's version of the Sugar Packet Shuffle. It's early November, so you know that means Stanford versus Oregon. These two programs have been outstanding over the past several years, and when they get together, you know it's going to be a downright fight. Now, Stanford's defense has been the kryptonite to the Oregon offense for the past couple seasons. Why is that? What does Stanford do differently? Well, what Stanford does really well inside is defend the run. Their guys inside, the Anderson boys, David Perry at nose, we hope he'll be ready for this weekend's battle. But what they do is they see when Oregon does not pull anybody, they come north and south. They try to get vertical. If this running game is vertical, they try to get vertical. They try to push this thing coming forward, and they stay in gaps. If this tries to stretch, I'm going to go try to stay outside, but if I can, I'm going to push that inside and let my linebacker get to this gap. They are the best defense in the conference at exchanging gaps. If I get cut out of mine, meaning I get caught inside, this linebacker is going to get all the way outside to create the lack of air for the Oregon running game. Oregon wants you to think they're going north and south, but what they're really trying to do is get you to start running that way so they can come this way, okay? That is ultimately the strategy trying to be employed by Oregon. Stanford has nothing to do with it. Watch what I'm talking about right here. You're going to see A.J. Tarpley, number 17, okay? As the ball gets snapped here, you can see him, C49, get cut out of the deal. Tarpley takes the next gap. You can see a great job being done outside right there to hard joint the wide receiver, creating zero space for the Oregon back. Great job. Alex Carter with the tackle. And Stanford, once again, no air for the Oregon Ducks. Now, as this is all going on inside, similar things are going on outside. We talked earlier in the year about how Michigan State did not have the outside gaps covered down well, and Marcus Mariota and the Oregon Ducks were able to exploit it. Watch now how Stanford handles it. They're going to have a defensive back, their nickel player, and normally these spread formations, they're going to have a nickel player. This will probably be Zach Hoffpower. In the clip that I'm going to show you, it was last year's Uswa Amanam. But he's going to stay in this inside gap, creating no air here, knowing that Tarpley was going to get to there. Now, what they do differently than most teams is they're going to take their corner and hard joint right in here. This is an extra gap right here and overlap, just like Tarpley overlapped from there. They're going to overlap with their safety, this time Jordan Richards. And as long as they can do that, they create 3 for 3. There's no air for the ball to get thrown and handled and space for there to be big-time yards gained by Oregon. Watch what I'm talking about. You're going to watch the top. The ball's going to get thrown out there quickly by Mariota. Snap it here. He whips it out there. Now watch, you saw Alex Carter come inside. He doesn't need to make the tackle, but he overlaps, creating only a one-way go. And again, one of the keys to tackling and containing Oregon is to tackle in space. Stanford is the best, maybe in the country, in tackling in space from the secondary level. This has been the kryptonite thus far for the Oregon Ducks. Oregon comes into this game very heavily favored. We're going to see exactly if Oregon's got a solution for what's been ailing them the last 2 years. Welcome back to that Sugar Packet Shuffle. Y'all come back now. You hear?